Today, guys, it's finally happened. I know it's long overdue. We are finally doing this kitchen tour. Hence, why I'm in the kitchen. And if you haven't been following my channel, you may not know that this has been a long journey to get to this point of construction, renovations, DIY projects. Every project you could think of, I've tackled in this kitchen. And it's been a labor of love. And I'm so excited to finally get this tour out the way.
And I know I've been missing for a while, but you know, life happens and we get busy and caught up doing other things, but it's better late than never.
If that's something you want to see, definitely stay tuned. As I go through each area of the kitchen, I'll also show you some video clips and some pictures so you can remember or have an idea of what the space looked like prior, so you can see how far this kitchen has come. And if I can do it, you guys can do some of the things that I've done as well. First off, let's talk about this island. I am obsessed. Rewind. There's no way I'm going to show you guys what the kitchen looks like now without showing you what it looked like prior. And as you can see, there was a whole wall in this current space, which we broke down. It actually was a hallway closet and it held the stove and upper cabinets. And I'll tell you later in the video what we ended up doing with that. But moving on. This island right here is literally the focal point of this kitchen. This is the vision that I had in mind that would set the whole look for the kitchen. And I absolutely love it. I have a marble top and 2 cuts of marble on each side, which creates a waterfall effect where it seems like it's just falling to the sides. And literally it's a work of art. Without a waterfall look in this kitchen, I think it would just look like a basic regular kitchen. I think it looks very luxe and adds a little bit of luxury to your space, no matter how small it is. So I think that if you're looking to make over your space and you might not have a lot of money to make everything brand new, pick the item that you absolutely think that will stand out and make the difference in your space. And this marble island absolutely makes a difference in my space, which was worth the money. It was probably our most expensive investment in this kitchen, but it was well worth it because it's just like the wow factor in here. And it's just beautiful. It's just literally a work of art. So yeah, enough about the island. Also, any of the projects that you see that you would like to do in your house, I have a kitchen makeover playlist that you can just binge watch all the projects individually that got me to this point. You can't have a beautiful island without great chairs. And for those who don't follow my channel, which hopefully today you'll consider following, I have a more minimalistic Scandinavian type of vibe and theme that I have going on throughout the whole house. I want to keep it that way so it can be consistent throughout, and it's just more relaxing, more calm. This is the look I'm going for. Black, whites, hints of gold, hints of pink, and lots of green coming from the greenery. And of course, I want to keep it simple, I want to keep it functional, and I want to make it minimal. And these bar stools were the perfect example of that. I wanted something high, I wanted something that was unique, I wanted something durable, and I wanted something affordable. And I got all of that in this one chair. Once it gets dirty, all I do is take a rag and clean it, and that's it. So it makes it super easy to maintain. And the frames of the chair, the rods, just make it look so clean and simple and not too clunky, because I do live in a condo, so I want to make sure that I have enough sight lines to keep the space open and airy, and I think I achieved that. I have the link for this chair. They also do come in different heights. I chose a super high bar stool. I know it's a little too high for the island, but I absolutely love how it looks like when no one's sitting in it, and I don't have any problem with sitting in it as it is. So moving on. Then when you get to the top here, I have some beautiful centerpieces here. I have this vase here that I got from Home Goods. This one I also got from Ross. These leaves here, I got that actually from the Dollar Tree. And then I got this right here from Michael's. I got this tray from Target, which was on clearance, so that was a really good find. I got this jar right here, this vase from IKEA, along with the famous plant that you always see in everyone's house is also in here from IKEA. And over here, same vase, different shape, from IKEA as well, but I use it to put my vegetables like potatoes. A lot of times it's either potatoes, sweet potatoes, or avocados, because I absolutely love avocados. And of course, you have to have some greenery here. And this is one of my silver pothos. I love this plant. Ugh, I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, moving on. And as you come around this way, you have I have a Samsung refrigerator. Can we take a moment of silence for these hideously ugly and outdated appliances? Goodbye, ugly refrigerator. Goodbye, ugly sink. Goodbye, outdated, non-working dishwasher. And goodbye, old stove. This is my favorite types of refrigerator. I prefer to have the fridge up top, the freezer at the bottom. So I like to be at eye level with the refrigerator and the freezer. It's also convenient to just pull it out and just grab what you need versus opening two doors and you're like digging down at the bottom. That's so annoying, but to each his own. So this is why we have what we have now, and I love Samsung. Light fixture, two of these light fixtures actually was a gift from my aunt in New York. Thank you. You know who you are, Mama Michelle. But yes, we got that from her, and I believe this was from IKEA. Absolutely love it. Simple, beautiful. And the head, actually we got that from IKEA as well, but you buy things separately at IKEA. You buy you get the sphere separately, and then you get the head separately. So that's what we did. We got the head separately, we painted it, and we made it look the way that it looked because it wasn't too cold. I have a saying that says, if you don't like how the space looks, it's time to bring it to code. And that's what I do in this house. I bring things to code that doesn't meet my desired look. So we had to paint it. If you want to see that video, you should definitely check out the kitchen makeover video where I show you how I did different things to kind of just spruce up some items. But anyways, moving on to the dishwasher. Is just a simple dishwasher by Samsung as well. Aside from the marble, this shelving area gives me so much life. And that's because it just kind of opens up the space and not feel so bulky with so many cabinets going across. Again, this is a small space, so I want to keep it as airy and open and, you know, minimal as possible. So when we decided to do with the two shelves in the middle, I was a little iffy about whether we should use stainless steel, and I'm so glad that my husband was persistent at sticking with the stainless steel because I absolutely love it. It goes great with our faucet in our sink and all of our stainless steel fixtures. And it was very affordable because we DIY'd this project. We got this a long 6-foot piece from IKEA, and we just cut it down into 4 pieces and made 2 shelves here, and you'll see at the end we used the remaining 2 shelves at the end of the island, at the end of the kitchen, because we like a little bit of symmetry. I have my vase here that was given by one of my aunts. Thank you, Nancy. And also I have this glassware here which was given to me by my sister, and I just absolutely love it. It just helps you to showcase, you know, a little something, add a little beauty to your kitchen. but yet still keep it functional. So I absolutely love that. And we love our faucet, our industrial faucet, which we got from I don't remember, but I will have the link down in the description box. So this is not the original paint color on these cabinets. I was able to refurbish these cabinets and add a fresh new coat of paint. Rewind. Here's another flashback, guys, to what was going on in the kitchen. I know my cabinets look like a pile of rubble when they arrived, but trust me, this pile of rubble would soon turn into my dream kitchen, at least as close as possible to it. If you're not already aware, these cabinets are not the original cabinets that you saw in the beginning. The cabinets that I had with this house, I completely tore them out and I had them trashed for several reasons. And I got these cabinets for free. Yes, for free. And if you don't know how I got these cabinets for free, check out this video. And basically, once I had these cabinets installed professionally, I went ahead and painted the cabinets because the cabinets were nice. It was a beautiful dark wood color and the condition was great. It was just too dark. And I already had dark floors, so it was just sucking up all the light. And I wanted something that was going to make the kitchen look a little bit lighter and not feel so closed in. So I painted the cabinets white. And if you haven't seen my video on what I used to paint the cabinets, check out this video. Trust me, you'll appreciate it if you're revamping your cabinets. And I just painted all the cabinets white to give it a light, open, airy space. And I think I was able to accomplish that because the space feels a whole lot bigger than what it was when I had the dark floors and the dark wood cabinets. This paint is absolutely durable, but I absolutely love it. And it just makes so much room for more light. And I already have dark wood floors. I don't need anything up top that's going to be dark, which is why I have all the cabinets white to kind of add some light back into the space because of the floors being so dark. And I think that was a really great decision because it just really keeps the space feeling open and airy. And we just added these simple knobs to the cabinets that, which again, I will have the links down in the description box. And they just, you know, kind of enhance the look of the cabinets, make it look a little bit more modern, but not too dramatic where it looks like old cabinets where you were trying too hard to make it look modern. It's just like the perfect mix of keeping it beautiful in the classic lines of the cabinet, but yet still add a little bit of modernness by adding a totally different knob on there. And I think that worked out perfectly in here. As you make your way down the galley kitchen, which is what this is a galley kitchen, you enter my second favorite part of the kitchen. And if you haven't realized by now, I say every part is my favorite part, but I truly love this nook area. I just love it. I just love the whole kitchen renovation as a whole. I just think it just looks amazing. If you don't have a nook in your kitchen, you need to get it together. I mean, it's a game changer. The fact that you can have a lounge area and a cozy space right next to the kitchen while you're cooking, where you don't have to go straight to the living room to relax and wait for your food to be done. For me, that's huge. I can start cooking, have a pot, you know, cooking on the stove and just sit right here, keep my eye on the food, but yet still be cozy, comfortable, read a book, whatever it is. And it just is a deal breaker for me. And I think that this turned out great. And when you get down here, you'll see my Nook / coffee station. Rewind. As you can see from our old kitchen, the kitchen was small, but we had a lot of wall space left over that we can add more cabinets, especially since we're eliminating a wall to make it an island. So we just had an electrician come out and cross over all the electrical from the stove and the hood, and we just used up that whole wall and just put in our stove and our microwave, and then of course added the coffee station. As you can see, I have our coffee station, coffee / tea, And you know, I got a little plant here, and I have, you know, the things we need for our coffee. And of course, because the island's over there, I don't want to have to take my coffee to the island. I want to feel like I'm in a coffee shop. So to do that, I added 2 bar stools here at the end of the galley kitchen, and then I made my coffee station over here. So if you have the ability to add extra seating in your space, do so. It's so worth it because it makes a great conversational space. Kitchen in the living room, so no one never feels like they're stepping on each other's toes. Everyone has a little space that they can call their own, and this is definitely adding that extra touch for us in this space. And I love it. If you haven't seen our coffee station makeover, you can check out this video over here. So yeah, so these bar stools, we got these from IKEA. A coffee station would not be a coffee station if we didn't add coffee holders to hold your coffee. In my opinion, when you have a coffee holder, it says coffee station. So if you didn't get the signal with the coffee station, with the coffee machine here, that this was a coffee station, this definitely will let you know. And as you can see, the remaining stainless steel cuts that I was telling you about that we had left over from cutting the 6-foot length stainless steel, we cut them down, and the remnants we used to make additional shelves, but we kind of staggered them to just add a little bit of character, and you know, added more art, a little bit of a vase with a full plant here. And we just have this sign here that says family, a little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. And I don't know about your family, but that definitely screams us here and my family. We have a full aloe plant here and a real cactus here. This cactus is a danger. We've moved it around because we've stabbed ourselves so many times, it's not even funny. Sorry guys, I had to switch cameras. My camera actually died and all the batteries are dead, so I have to leave that to charge. So now I'm speaking to you from my phone, so you're not gonna get a wide angle look. But guys, let's talk about this backsplash. Like, oh my gosh, I love this backsplash. And if you didn't see my coffee station makeover, you may not be, or my kitchen makeover videos, the DIY videos, you may not be aware that this is actually peel and stick. And when I say peel and stick, it means exactly that. It's a peel and stick on backsplash. And a lot of times people are more familiar with the peel and stick that's fake, where it's just plastic or it's just like a faux stone or something like that. But this is real Calcutta marble backsplash, real. And the only reason why we stumbled upon it is because we are really looking for something to match the marble, our marble. And as you can see, it's white with little grains of gray. So it was very difficult to find a backsplash that would complement the countertops but yet not be too loud, because again, we're looking for something that is minimal and clean and simple and is not too busy. And this marble was the perfect stone for us. But when it came to the backsplash, that was a whole nother story looking for it. And it was like a hunt looking for the backsplash. And when we came across this, was like, oh my gosh, this is it. Then when we looked on the back and we found out it was peel and stick, we were so confused. We had to do research to find out what is this. No one was out there using it, so we were a bit skeptical about actually using a peel and stick stone. But it worked out perfect, and I'm happy we did, because I absolutely love it. It just like the perfect statement for this kitchen, because when you come in, you may not notice that it actually goes all the way up to the ceiling. We did this ourselves. That was another DIY project, which again, you have to check out this video here so you can see how we did this. So we did a kitchen wall to wall with this towel, and it just goes all the way across the kitchen, and we have it going all the way up. And when I tell you it makes a statement, it makes a statement. I absolutely love it. It complements the white cabinets. Because we were able to save money by doing it ourselves, it freed up more money for us to add more tile to go all the way up. had we hired somebody out to do this job, it would be way out of our budget to add this much tile going all the way up, plus pay the installation cost. So that was a really huge plus for us. If you're looking to get something done and it's going to be a little too costly, consider doing it yourself, and it will probably free up some cash for you to be able, in your budget, to be able to do something else. And it just makes the perfect statement. It almost looks like wallpaper, but it's not. It's real stone. Look, how beautiful is that? I absolutely love it. So as you can see, this is the Nook area and my inspirational wall, which I also call my isolated clutter area, because it's probably one of the few areas you'll see that the walls are very cluttered, but I love it. Rewind. This is one of my favorite flashbacks because it's mind-blowing how the Nook turned out with me just simply using a very solid coffee table. Yes, a coffee table. And all I had to do was repaint it the same color as the kitchen cabinets. And if you don't know how or what I used to paint the cabinets, check out this video. And also I was able to make this beautiful collage of words, inspirational words to put in that area. And I was able to arrange it on the floor, on my new floor, by the way. And if you want to know how I picked out my wood floors, check out this video. But for the most part, I love how the Nook turned out. If you want to see more details about the Nook, check out this video on how I did it. Because it means more to me to have the inspiration there than to have a plain blank wall. So yeah, and with the Nook area, I think it turned out beautiful. Let me know down in the comments if you would have ever thought that this Nook, this bench, is actually a coffee table. Yes, a coffee table, guys. And it turned out perfectly. And the pillows I got from IKEA, the black and white one. The black one in the middle, I got that from Home Goods. And the tan pillows are actually DIY'd from an old couch, and I just bought fabric and had my mom sew that fabric sleeve over that. And we do have knobs at the bottom of this Nook, which is the coffee table. So when you pull it out, it's more storage in there, which comes in handy for like pens, markers, blah, 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 you know. And it worked out perfect. And for the bench, what you see on top here is actually outdoor lounge cushion, which was perfect for this area for like spills or any mess because it's made for outdoors. So the fabric is pretty resilient. I think that worked out perfectly. It's pretty deep and it works and it does the job. I always say that if something is not appealing to you or you don't like the way it looks, honey, bring it to code, and that's what I did. If you're not already following my channel, please consider subscribing. If you're interested in minimalism, home decor, DIY projects, and everyday life. If you like what you see today, like, comment, and share.